Hello and welcome to this edition of Wednesday Editions with me, Big Scott 35. Man, I got a nice little stack here. I showed us a few, like a little stack on on Saturday going, I don't have a lot. I went to the mailbox today, the PO box being Wednesday, May 15th, and the guy at the post office that was mailing stuff, he goes, man, I had to put you got so much stuff in the last few days. I had to put it in another box. The key is in your PO box. I was like, good grief. One of them being his hat. It was in a big. He couldn't get that in there anyway. I did get. I know I'm in the small box, but I did pick up the City Connect hat today. So I try every paycheck pick up a game hat. But let's start showing some cards. This one is going to start off with some tops.com. Um, so Gunnar Henderson, and the reason why I got these three was the Pete Alonso. These were a little not thick as they usually are. Was not overly impressed with this three cards. Felt pretty cheap for what you paid for them. Albert Pujols rounding out those three. Next is going to be a Star Wars from Tops.com. These are Jedi. I've shown you Sith ones before. So we have Yoda. And the reason why I got it, my favorite, which I still, well, at this point, she is a Padawan. She never really, unless there's something I missed, I don't think she ever really became a Jedi. And then Mace Windu, which they keep rumoring he's coming back. So, but I got that for Ahsoka. And I did pick this up. I do pick up in the living set, which not the living, yeah, this is the living set. They stopped doing Star Wars for whatever reason. Let me see if I can't get this to focus a little bit. So Christian Encarnacion Strand, I think this is going to be a good ball player. The guys that I think are going to be more than just just somebody. This is a guy, not just somebody. I like to pick them up. I'll send it in the SGC. Love it in the SGC holder. So this one looks pretty good. Hope it comes back pretty good. They don't grade, tough grade. But I hope that's a thing. They usually do like one rookie or one guy that got traded and a vet or a retired person. Next is going to be some throw-ins from Mike, some well-loved cards from the early 70s. This is some 74s. These are my favorite. This is my favorite set. Pete Rose, Tony Perez, part of the Big Red Machine here. Early days, Tony Perez. Then my favorite catcher before Gary Carter was Johnny Bench, who I collect 74. Beat up on the corners, but I love it. And then 71, which I am slowly collecting 71 cards graded. That was the year I was born. I wish I would have started over with 74 since I love the 74 set. It's more means more to me. But I went after 71 because I never went after that. Learned a lot about it. Still learning about it. Very interesting set. And you're going to see, I was collecting in like little spurts here and there with this collection. So these two plus, so I got 4 cards, 3 of them from Mike in his out of his store, not from his sales, but from his store, and then 1 off of eBay. So Zach Geloff, and these are UVA players. So I'm trying to get their rookie base, and then Ernie Clement, rookie card. And then I try to get an auto with them in UVA jersey, so that you're going to see a lot of elites, Leafs when I do this, or trying to get them. Also, wouldn't mind getting a rookie auto. Luckily, a lot of these guys don't cost a heck of a lot. Zach Giloff, his was kind of pricey, but still looking for his autos. Andrew Abbott. And I thought I had another. Oh no, I was thinking of Ernie Clements. So, I'm trying to get an auto. I couldn't find one of Andrew with UVA, so I got a rookie. I got this from Mike out of his store. So thank you, Mike. Topps Black, beautiful card. And luckily, a lot of the Virginia guys, they're just not top tier as of yet. So next is going to be, this is a eBay purchase. Again, I don't get too many memorabilia cards, but this is a bat relic. I mean, they're so cheap. Excuse me, I got a little cough still. My throat's a little itchy, so I picked up that one. Next is going to be some of the Heritage Minis, and trying to pick these up kind of swiftly because the way it sounds, they just didn't make a lot of them. So Cody Singa, and I'm picking his up because of the I like the trophy. This one is a color swap. You saw me show one of the regular size. This is the so this is the regular size here. You see the difference. So this is the color swap, and this is the base for Pete. Especially like color swaps and anything that's oddball, like different, they're going to be really tough. I think that's going to dry up quick with these minis. Ronnie Mauricio rookie card out for the season. So I did get this Ken Griffey with who's this? Larry Walker, I think. Yeah, Larry Walker. And I just picked this up in the base as well. And so far, all of these have been from Mike. Pete Alonso, base Bowman. Ronnie Mauricio, base Bowman. I did get Kyle Teal first card out of the Bowman this year. UVA top prospect, I think, with Boston. I know he's their number one prospect catcher. And I want to say he might be the number one catching prospect of all of Major Leagues. Don't quote me on that, but he's very high. He doesn't hit for a ton, but he's okay. But defensively, cannon, great mobility, blocks the plate, really good with pitchers. A lot of good things in spring training. This is the Sensations card, silver from Heritage, one of their inserts this year. A lot of shine on that one. And I did get the gold, which was numbered. I thought it is not numbered. I thought it was, though. But it's not. I don't see it there. Gold as well. So I got silver, gold. Then out of Topps Black, this was numbered out of 50, gold. And I've been getting these at, I mean, you would probably think this is a, $100 card. I think I got this for less than 50 shipped. Man, I think it was way less than that. I've been really I think a lot of these people that have these cards, they're not collectors or collectors that are willing to hang on. They're people that sell, that have inventory of selling, and they got to get that inventory out. They got to get money in to get fresh stuff. They're more sellers than the old school collectors that sold their extra stuff. And if they held on to it, they held on to it. This is definitely a purchase from the Mike live sale. Lafayette, who helped Revolutionary War, the Americans, the rebels. Right here, this is for Mr. Westergriff. He's always sending me pictures of like great generals of the North, which I love those too. But I just thought this was cool. This is actually the flag of the Confederate States in 1861, but this continued to be their actual flag. They had different ones of this. They had the first one would have been like the blue Betty, which would have been the blue with one white star up here. That was actually their first flag. Um, they had different ones, and people get confused on what flags are. I do have a feeling about the bars and stars, which would have been the flag of Northern Virginia and Tennessee, which Robert E. Lee and Johnston was the general under Robert E. Lee with Tennessee. They were usually together or they were split in Shenandoah Valley and Virginia, but they were always close together where Robert E. Lee could run both of them. So they always had that. That was their battle flag. So when you see that around, there's usually when people say for heritage or something, I can argue that very easily. And I'm a son of the South, so I have a knowledge of what the flags mean. So there you have it. It's a little bit of a history for you without getting into the minutia of what the war was about. This is the Allen and Ginter Frank Thomas hot box, like foil. Got that from Mike. This was eBay purchase. So this is the orange crackle, I believe it's what it's called. National League leaders. I'm just slowly picking up this stuff, and I'm getting down to in the series 1 where it's getting kind of tough. I think June 12th, Mike said yesterday, is series 2. So, I have quite a bit. I don't think I quite got to 100 different cards yet, but yeah, I'm picking it up. This one here, eBay as well. This is the gold foil. Same card. This is going to be the National League leaders for RBIs, I think. That's home runs. This is RBIs. This is the one with the Easter eggs. Man, and like flowers and stuff like that, that is hard to find. And water cans. I mean, that is just so hard. This is the Easter Bunny. Another. You get past the eggs, you got the regular holiday, then the eggs. They're pretty easy to find. You get past that, and what I'm talking about is these designs in the back. This is something they started with Update last year with Halloween stuff. This came out at Easter. I have no idea what they'll do for June 12th. That's kind of between Memorial Day and July 4th. I haven't seen a checklist. I'll probably look to see what they got. Just, I don't know how I feel about these. This would have been something fun in Big League or something else. I don't know what else. I just, it adds too much. They already got enough, and but here I am buying it, but it's because it's got Pete Alonso on it. And then here I got one of these off of eBay. And while I'm doing that, Mike hits me up and goes, "Hey, do you have this one?" I'm like, "No." I looked it up and I forgot to check it off, but it's awesome. I have 2. No problems. I did read this week that Pete Alonso in the offseason turned down a 6-year, $158 million contract for the Mets. So not looking good. Oh, I forgot to put this one with the rest of my Mets card or UVA. Andrew Abbott, first card. I was kind of like just wanted the base, but I couldn't find just the base. So I saw the Sapphire for, I think it was like $2 or something. It was like less than five to ship. So I was like, why not? So yeah, so that goes into my UVA collection of players that are in the big leagues or got drafted. Just another one of my projects I have. It's just something that keeps, when I don't have I've talked about it on a budget, have a money set aside, and then once I get down to where it's almost gone, I start looking at, if I have an itch, I look at stuff like this to just have to buy a car just to get it over with. And it's usually on the weekends when I have downtime. I'm not working. So during the week, I'm a little bit more busier, um, and I don't have time to do it. And I'm usually posting to sell cards. I have one more, which is a UVA, and I need to switch so you can see it. I showed this Sunday night because I was talking about Teal. I am, is he going to be in all? I don't know. And I got this for like $15 shipped, but it's an 8x10 of him and his UVA. And sorry about the glare. It's just so hard to do it underneath my camera. But I'll have this back here with the rest of my stuff. You'll see I got one UVA guy here. So I'm very, very happy to add this with it. I actually have Gaylord's little brother, Zach's little brother, also autograph over there from UVA. He's in one of I forget which team he's with, in the minors. So, love picking that stuff up. Love UVA, and just to follow the players, see what they're doing, and it just makes it interesting to collect. I really missed a chance on a picture from the early, an eight. I think it was an 8x10, whatever a standard picture was from the early 1900s of a University of Virginia baseball team. Man, Mike sent it to me. I didn't really understand going about how to bid for it, and I missed out. Oh well, something will come back around. They had a University of Virginia baseball jersey as well from the early 1900s. I would have loved to have that. I would have had that frame. That would have been sitting back here behind me somewhere. I really, yeah. But you know what? Now I know that stuff is out there. I'll be looking for it now. Really, really looking for it. And just another way I enjoy the hobby. And I know that stuff couldn't have been too expensive. UVA baseball is not, even to UVA people, it's not big. Um, it's baseball. I'm an oddball that loves baseball. Virginia baseball is big now because it's the playoff or the tournament time, and they're good. So I don't have a lot of people watching them. But that is it for this week. Let me know down below what you thought. I picked up a few things, a couple of autographs. Autographs wasn't nothing to, bang a drum at, but still they're autographs. Added to my Pete Alonso's, added to my UVA collection. Some awesome cars from the early 70s from Mike. That makes me really want to start picking up 74s. That set. I just really, really enjoyed these pickups this week. I had a lot of fun opening the mail today before this. So this is what makes me happy in the hobby. I don't need to always be picking up the $1,000 cards. Definitely not to make me happy. And you got to do what makes you happy. I love looking at all cards. I love to see the enthusiasm of people that pick them up, and the love for them, and the love for the game that they're collecting for. So I gotta let y'all go. The Mets are starting the game against the Pirates. I mean the Phillies. I mean, so until next time, like, share, tell a friend, and I will see ya.